Hi, it's Micah. Thanks for tuning in, and just wanted to share with you what I found this gem, this role play practice that you can do with AI technology. And this is brought to you by Pitch Monster. I found this a few months ago, but I really haven't dove into it until about a month ago. And it's been pretty exciting and rewarding, and now I can practice whenever I want, and it just makes things a lot easier when it comes to not just practicing, but getting to see yourself. Because when you're role playing with someone, unless you're recording it, you don't get to see yourself. All right, so the gist is I just did another recording, and I want to share it with you. So just a little background. This is a closing practice, so I'm not going to show you obviously the whole presentation I'd give to a customer. That's all in the rearview mirror. And what I'm doing, so here is what it shows, the recording it shows. So start at the beginning. You're going to hear the avatar speaking. You're not going to see the avatar. When I'm actually practicing, I see this fake 3D person. So just so you know, I'm only seeing myself because that's what I want to see. I want to see how I look when I'm talking to people. It's been very eye-opening, very helpful. So let's go ahead and start this off. I'm just going to take them through the end of the presentation, the fake customer.
Thanks for explaining the workmanship warranty. Is that the longest coverage period you offer?
Yes, it is. I'm glad you asked, Mr. Weber. 10 years is the longest we offer for our workmanship warranty. Compared to a typical roofer, you're going to find a 2-year labor warranty being most common, and then you might find 5-year or 7-year labor warranties. When you're dealing with us brick and mortar companies, that's more often where you'll get to a 10-year labor warranty.
Oh, I see. 10 years does sound pretty good compared to others.
Mr. Weber, do you have any questions for me so far?
Well, I think I'm good for now.
Great. I know we covered a lot. Does this all make sense?
Yes, it all makes sense.
Excellent. Mr. Weber, may I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
What is the most important thing for you when selecting a roofer to work on your home?
Well, I'd say the quality of the materials and the reliability of the workmanship are the most important for me. I want to make sure it lasts.
Hey, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't want any less. If you're going to go through the headache and expense of a new roof, you're going to want quality materials, and you're going to want a contractor who not only knows what he's doing, but is going to be there to stand behind it. And as you've seen through what I've shared with you, our 10-year labor warranty, our 40-year shingle manufacturer warranty, our 9-year track record resulting in a 4.9 star average rating on Google. Are you comfortable choosing us as the contractor to replace your roof?
I appreciate the detailed info, really. I think I need to think about it a bit, maybe wait a little before starting such a big project.
I hear you. And if I was in your shoes, I'd probably be thinking the very same thing. If you were to talk to my wife, you'd find out I'd like to get every bit of goodie, whether it's a tube of toothpaste or a pair of shoes. You might actually share some laughs with her. And I can totally understand where you're coming from because it sounds like from what we talked about earlier, you're thinking the roof isn't too bad. Why should I go through this? Let's see if we can get another year out of it. And as you recall at the beginning, I stated my mission and purpose. Number one, to understand your roof and your needs, then show you your options, and finally, help you make a decision, even if it's not with me. So, to be true to my mission and purpose, what I'd love to do is outline two things: the disadvantages and the advantages. So, let's on the right put the cons. That's the disadvantages for going ahead right now, versus on the right, the pros. Those are the advantages. So I want to hear you out, your thought process, and I'll address each of these as I can. No matter what you decide, it's up to you. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair. Sure, let's go over the pros and cons. I think that will help me make a more informed decision.
Great, let's do it. Let's think of some cons first. What are some disadvantages?
One disadvantage might be the cost. It's a big investment. Also, the timing. I'm wondering if it's really necessary right now since there aren't any leaks or immediate issues.
Right. Yeah. First off, it is a big cost. And right now, it doesn't appear like we went over at the inspection, we're not seeing any leaks. So it is only fair on the cost aspect for me to share with you some of the rate increases we've been experiencing in the roofing space since 2020. We've been seeing rate increases of 4 to 6% per quarter, which means the price of roofing is roughly doubling in 5 years. So a $15,000 roof such as yours, if you wait a year, could easily cost a few $1,000s more. So you do beat, if you do this today or sooner, you do beat the rate increases. And the question to ask yourself is it worth maybe $2, $3,000 to get another year out of your roof?
That's a good point about the pricing increases. I hadn't considered how much more it might cost if I wait. Thanks for laying that out for me.
Well, it's a little while longer, but I'll just cut it off there. I think you get the point, and I hope this was beneficial to have an inside peek at AI roleplay and how to put it to use for sales. And feel free to drop a comment. If you do want to get into this, this is typically just an enterprise. This is new technology, obviously, but they've been only offering it to enterprise customers, people with hundreds of sales reps. This platform obviously is a lot more beneficial in those type of scenarios. But recently, thanks to Ben at Pitch Monster, he's one of the account managers. Get a hold of Ben. He actually has been opening this up to individuals. So I really appreciate that. Shout out to Ben. By the way, full disclosure, I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting any kickbacks for sharing this, but I hope you benefit from it. And thanks for watching. All right, bye.